Following is a live presentation of Retro Sports Network, home of the champions of the past, present, and or future. And good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ron Juckett. Welcome to the program for this first day of September. Makes you want to listen to Earth, Wind, and Fire 2021. We play the second of our three games this week. It'll be the Philadelphia Eagles and the New York Giants. A little late in starting this because my streaming software was giving me a hard time. The Giants expect to be a playoff team. In 1984, they finished the season 9-7 in a tie with the Cowboys and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Eagles just aren't that good. But we don't know that yet. They finished 6-10, and I can tell you, in a football replay, 6-10 and 10-6 are pretty much interchangeable. The Eagles will have Ron Jaworski as quarterback. The Giants have Phil Simms, and a decent passing game and a mediocre running game. The Eagles have Wilbert Montgomery, one of the better ones to catch and run out of the backfield. And oh, by the way, the Giant defense is pretty good. Lawrence Taylor, Gary Reasons. Should be a good one for you, and we'll have it right now. As Retro Sports Network presents 1984 NFL Replay from the Meadowlands in East Rutherford, New Jersey. It is the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles. And today's game is brought to you by DigitalDice.com, the best darn podcast on the web for your sports simulation and replay needs. Find us today on Spotify, Spreaker, iTunes, or wherever else fine podcasts are listed. And you see the combatants here. The line is even in week 1, 65 degrees, clear skies as the sun sets over the Meadowlands. This would have been a 4 o'clock game. Ron Jaworski and Phil Simms about to do battle here. Marion Campbell, the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, and of course Bill Parcells runs the Giants. Pretty much two run-first teams, although Mike Quick is a very, very good receiver. And a good broadcaster with... oh gosh, now I forgot who. Merrill Reese, as you hear the bugs behind me. So the Eagles have won the toss, and they will receive. 65 degrees, as we said, clear skies, and the wind blowing from 0 to 10. And if they have it right at the Meadowlands, always in the favor of the Giants. So the Eagles will return it. They won the toss. Hayes stands on a 7-yard line. Cooper and Waters, the upmen. And this game is underway. Taken at the goal line by Hayes to the 10, 20. Haji Sheik's kick is stopped at the 22, and that's where this one starts. Ron Jaworski is the quarterback. Wilbert Montgomery is the primary back. Hubie Oliver, a household name in his own house, is the other setback. Mike Quick, the primary receiver. Kenny Jackson is the other receiver. And John Spagnola is the tight end. Montgomery, off tackle left on first down. Jaworski hands it off. Montgomery is hit at the 24 by Gary Reasons, a gain of 2. Let's meet the Eagles' offensive line. Dean Maraldi is the left tackle. Ron Baker, the left guard. Mark Denard is your center. Steve Kenny, the right guard. And Leonard Mitchell is your right tackle. 2nd and 8. Flat pass to Montgomery. Jaworski to throw. Near sideline, and he's trying for Spagnola. Instead, that's incomplete. It'll be 3rd and a long 8 for the Eagles. For the Giants, Curtis McGriff is the left defensive end. They play a 3-4. Jim Burt, the nose tackle. And George Martin is the right defensive end. Andy Hidden, the left outside linebacker. Harry Carson and Gary Reasons are the inside linebackers. And one Lawrence Taylor is on the right side looking to make Ron Jaworski a snack. Perry Williams and Mark Haynes are the corners. Terry Kennard and Bill Courier are the safeties. 3rd down and 8. Medium cross to Mike Quick the call. Jaworski back to throw. Has time. Goes to Quick. 1st down. Terry Kennard is hurt. He goes to the sidelines. He'll be back. Pete Shaw comes in. Kennard grabbing his hamstring. 1st and 10 from the Eagles 37. Trap left for Hubie Oliver. Handoff from Jaworski. Oliver over the 40 in the secondary. That's going to be close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. And the Giants keyed Wilbert Montgomery. George Martin on the tackle. 2nd and short. Montgomery. Sweep right is the call. Handoff from Jaworski. Near sideline, Montgomery can't find a hole, and in fact he loses 3. Hedden with a tackle. The Giants playing for the run, and they were keying Wilbert Montgomery right there. 3rd and 4 for the Eagles. Kenny Jackson. Medium hitch is the call. Giants jamming the receivers. Jaworski sticks with his original play.
Zone infraction. Defense. Number 75.
And George Martin lined up in the neutral zone. And so it's an automatic 1st down because I believe they were within 5. 1st and 10 now from the Eagle 48. The Klingons watching the stream will go, you just can't do that neutral zone infraction. Do you want Picard, Kirk, or Janeway to give you a hard time? It's your choice. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Jackson on a long slant. They're going to try to go for it. Jaworski has time. He rolls down. He finds Jackson at the 35. He's hit at the 27 for a gain of 24. JT Dutch, how are you? Doing well so far. Thanks. Perry Williams on the tackle. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles on the Giant 28. Trying to go to the air to get the Giants to soften up a bit. First drive of the ball game, no score. Montgomery will try an off tackle right. Give from Jaworski. Montgomery is hit at the line by Harry Carson. No gain. So 3 carries for Montgomery for -1 yard. Glad that you were doing okay, my friend. 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. No other running backs really to use. So we won't. Well, make sure they have kickers. McFadden. Okay, all good. So 2nd and 10. Oliver. Sweep to the far side is the call. Jaworski and the Giants in the backfield in a hurry. George Martin brought him down. Ron Baker missed his block, and the Giants were all over that. So 3rd and 10 for the Eagles on the Giant 28. Quick on a medium slant is the call. Jaworski, he's going to have to run. He won't even get to the line of scrimmage as George Martin makes the sack. Spot the ball at the Giant 30, and Philadelphia will try for a 3-pointer here. So the Giants defense outside of that one play on this 9-play, 48-yard drive held their own. And that'll bring up Paul McFadden. Jaworski to hold it. McFadden wearing the single bar face mask has a 3 and 4 chance of making this. From 47, it is good. dead center, or as we say in New York, right down Broadway. So 9:45 to go, first quarter. It is the Eagles 3, the Giants nothing. So Phil McConkey, back deep. He stands on his own 6. Butch Wolfolk and Cephas, I'm not sure who that is. They are the up men. They're on the 15. McFadden boots it. McConkey from the 2 to the 20. He is hit at the 24. A return of 21 yards. And the Giants start there in 1984 with the ball right there. Phil Simms is the quarterback. Rob Carpenter, the primary running back. Tony Galbraith, who's a better receiver than a runner, is the fullback. Bobby Johnson, one wide receiver. Ernest Gray is on the near side of the screen. And the tight end is Zeke Mowat. 1st and 10. Sweep right for Carpenter is the call. Simms, Carpenter to the far sideline, gets it across the 25. He's hit by Joel Williams at the 27. 2nd and 7. Meet the line for the Giants. Brad Benson is the left tackle. Billy Yard, the left guard. The center, Kevin Belcher. Carl Nelson is the right guard. And Bill Roberts, the right tackle. 2nd and 7. Little dumper to Galbraith on the near sideline is the call. Simms throws it to Galbraith. Tony's got it. Has room. 30. First down 40. 45. 50. Into Eagle territory. And he's brought down by Wes Hopkins after a gain of 33. So the Eagles blitz 2 and keyed Rob Carpenter, and Simms just dialed the right play right there. 1st and 10 from the Eagles 40. Let's meet their defense. They play a 3-4. Dennis Harrison, the left defensive end. Ken Clark, the nose tackle. And on the right end, Greg Brown. Joel Williams, the left outside linebacker. And Reggie Wilkes is on the right side. The inside linebackers, Anthony Griggs. And not that Jerry Robinson. If it is, that's pretty old. Albert Fowles is on Bobby Johnson. And Herman Edwards. Playoffs. They're talking playoffs. He's on Gray. Wes Hopkins and Ray Ellis, the free safety. 1st and 10. You play to win the game. That's right. Carpenter on a sweep to the left. Handoff from Simms. Near sideline over the 40. He's hit at the 38 by Greg Brown. So 7:58 clock running first quarter. Eagles with a 47-yard field goal on their first possession. Tomorrow, noon Eastern, 9 Pacific, it'll be the Cowboys and the Rams. And I can tell you that one of the games next week will be the Redskins and the 49ers. We'll have 2 games for you next week. 2nd down and 8. Galbraith does not run a lot. Carpenter does. Lock tackle left the call. Simms. Carpenter to the 35 in the back in the secondary. 1st down. Anthony Griggs with a tackle after a gain of 12. And the Giants have it 1st and 10 from the Eagle 26. And they are matriculating into field goal territory. Joe Morris comes in the game with Carpenter. 1st and 10. What am I looking for? There. Morris on a trap to the right side. He hit at the line of scrimmage. He falls forward for 3. 2nd and 7. Yep, Herman Edwards was still an active player with the Eagles in 1984. Herman Edwards, of course, was the one that recovered Joe Pisarcik's boo-boo in this game in 1978. Joe Williams on the tackle JT Dutch believes that Edwards played until 1986. 2nd and 7 for the Giants. Zeke Mowat, the tight end on a short cross to call. Sims has all day. He's got Mowat for a first down. He's got Mowat for a touchdown. That was a knife through butter. Oh my goodness, that was just pitch and catch, and the Giants are on the board. 23 yards, Sims to Mowat. Here it is again. He had all day. Mowat opened at the 15, and there wasn't an eagle around. So Ali Haji Sheik plays Gesundheit and will try the extra point. It is up and it's good. He made it, and I got to change that around the next time the Giants have the ball. 5:50 to go, first quarter. It's the Giants 7, the Eagles 3. So Hayes, Cooper, and Waters back to return for Philadelphia. Haji Sheik kicks it to the 5. Hayes to the 20, to the 30, and he's hit at the 34 by Hill. So good field position for the Eagles here, with 5:43 to go in the first quarter. Zeke Mowat having a pretty good laugh on the sidelines there on that touchdown. Eagles will throw on first down. Medium cross to Spagnola. Jaworski has time. He goes. He's got Spagnola at midfield, and he is hit by Terry Kennard at the Giant 47. Hello, pig skinners. How are you doing, Mr. Howard? I see goats, and I see the ghost of Hilda. Or at least you're in the right metropolitan area. I wonder what Hilda Chester thought of football. 1st and 10 from the Giant 47. Oliver on a sweep left. Oliver to the 45, tries to cut to the far sideline, can't get there. George Martin has 4 tackles already. Also will be producing an album sometime, I think, around the half. 2nd and 8 for the Eagles. Jaworski 3 for 4 for 56 yards in the early going. Montgomery on a fullback dive. Jaworski hands off. Montgomery is hit by Harry Carson. They keyed him, and Montgomery somehow gets 2. Did someone say pigskin? Yeah, Howard Wolowitz's mother, who died over the course of that show. So 3rd down and 6 for the Eagles. Jackson on a medium cross. Jaworski back to throw. He's got time. Far sideline goes to Quick. His second read. Quick made the catch for a gain of 8. And that's a fresh set for the Eagles. They spot it at the Giant 35. 3:26 clock running. Michael Williams will get a carry here. Tries an off tackle right. Hand off from Jaworski near side. Williams tries to move the line. McGriff, Curtis McGriff with a tackle after a gain of 2. 2nd and 8. Eagles have not run the ball well. 8 carries for 14 yards. Montgomery will try a sweep to the right side. Giants playing a blitz here. They stick with the original call. Jaworski hands off to Montgomery. He gets about nothing. In fact, he got nothing. Moraldi, the left tackle, is hurt. Sizemore comes in. The clock is stopped with 2:05 to go. Moraldi jammed his wrist on the artificial surface here at Giant Stadium. 3rd down and 8. Montgomery lines up as a wideout. Medium slant to Montgomery's the call. Jaworski to throw. Jaworski looks. He's going over the middle, and that's incomplete. So 4th and 8. And McFadden coming out for the 50-yarder. It was just appalling to have guys play American football on AstroTurf. Oh, yeah. So many injuries. So many injuries. Jaworski to hold. McFadden from 50. And this is to make it a 7-6 game. McFadden, that is right down Broadway. Yes, sir. So the Eagles have 2 first-quarter field goals. 1:55 to go. It's the Giants 7, the Eagles 6. So McConkey back deep. Kick is away. McConkey near sideline at the 3. To the 20. Good field position. He's across the 30. And Waters makes a tackle at the 32. So let's put in the kickers. Make sure everybody's good. Like, what did they think was going to happen playing it? It's one of the things about having multiple sports at the same stadium. Oops. And the game froze. We had a runtime error. Well, we'll get this one back in a second here. That's what we call trouble. Okay, let's get this back, shall we? You are correct. Marion Campbell was the head coach for the Eagles. I have it 1st and 10 Giants on their own 32. I think we're starting with the on the kickoff return. Just like playing on dual use stadiums and not kicking off the infield dirt. So 1st and 10 for the Giants. As I was saying, I was trying to get everyone set here. Oh, well, runtime error 13 type mismatch. So we're going to put up the trouble slide. And we'll do this again. So Dave Jennings can't. They've got Haji Sheik holding for Haji Sheik as a kicker. And you just can't do that. Fine, he can hold for himself. 1st and 10 for the Giants on their own 32. Carpenter off tackle left. Oops. Try this again. Yes, this interruption brought to you by the movie Amadeus. What me, Amadeus? Amadeus, Amadeus. Carpenter off tackle left. And Dom Sims. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. He gets a gain of 1 before Jerry Robinson brings him down. 2nd and 9. Are you going to let me make any changes at all here? Okay. That one will do. Joe Morris. On a sweep to the right, Phil Simms. He's in trouble. He never got it off. He somehow fumbles the football. Griggs forced the fumble. The Giants keep it. Billy Ard, the left guard, couldn't make the block. I think they just kind of picked it up. What was it? Yeah. Delayed blitz by the Eagles. The snap hit Simms in the hand. Billy Ard had it. He fumbled it. And Simms got it back. There it is again. Simms never had the football. And by the time that he picked it up, Anthony Griggs had brought him down. So 3rd and 10, a loss of 1 on the play. Yeah. Medium hits to Ernest Gray. Sims back to pass. Flag is down. He is sacked by Greg Brown.
Number 60, 10-yard penalty.
And the sack will count because Brad Benson, the left tackle, got called for the hold. The Eagles will decline that. 14 seconds to go. And on 4th and 16, the Giants and Dave Jennings will punt. He will punt it deep to Cooper. He stands on his 11, gets the ball away. Cooper driven way back to his 30, 35, 40. Good field position, a gain of 10, and that's where Evan Cooper will leave it for Jaworski and company. Last play of the first quarter. It's the Giants 7, the Eagles 6. Cab, the tight end. Not to be confused with Tab. Where's Spagnola? That was strange. We've changed it all around. Change all my lineups for me. Montgomery and Oliver in the backfield. I'm going to try a bomb to Woodruff. Jaworski. This is going to get picked or he's going to get sacked. He's looking. He throws it deep, and that is intercepted by Perry Williams. At the 18, it was batted up by Courier. Ives wasn't there. But Perry Williams was, and the Giants turn it over. We played 15 minutes here at the Meadowlands. It's the Giants 7, the Eagles 6. We'll be back right after this. So if we joined us late, here's how he got here. Paul McFadden, 2 kicks, 47 and 50 yards. Those are the 6 points for the Eagles. The Giants, a 23-yard touchdown pass from Phil Sims to Zeke Mowat to make it 7-3. Sims 2 for 2 for 56 yards and a perfect rating. Eagles have 76 yards to the Giants 70, and the Eagles have owned the time of possession battle 9:18 to 5:42. Only turnover belongs to the Eagles. The Giants have a penalty for 5 yards. So 1st and 10 for the Giants on their own 18 following the interception. Bobby Johnson on a medium cross is the call. Sims back to throw. Eagles back there in a hurry. Sims throws. Johnson's got it near the 40. Bowles with the tackle, and it's a gain of 22. It's technically not the black and blue division, but you're going to be awful sore. These teams can hit. Already had 2 runtime errors in this game, too. So Carpenter and Morris in the backfield, 1st and 10 from the Giant 40. Off tackle right to Rob Carpenter, the call. Sims with a handoff. Carpenter through the line. And Joel Williams brings him down for a gain of 2. 2nd and 8 now for the Giants. Opening minute of the second quarter. The Eagles have 2 field goals. Can't change the holder, but I can put Hajijik as the extra point man. Joe Morris on a sweep to the right. Sims, far sideline, hands off to Morris, doesn't get a block. In fact, he's hammered by Williams for a loss of 2. So 3rd and 10 for the Giants from their own 40. Gray on a medium fly is the call. Sims is going to have to hurry, and it won't work. He got flushed. The line didn't hold. He hits the turf for the second time as Reggie Wilkes, the lone linebacker in the 4-1 dime, makes the sack. 4th down. And Dave Jennings will punt it deep. Eagles set up for the return. Jennings, another boomer, taken at the 20 by Cooper, 25-30, and he is hit at the 30-yard line, a return of 9 for Evan Cooper, and this is where the Eagles set up. So Montgomery and Oliver in the backfield, 1st and 10. Jaws, medium slant to Spagnola on 1st and 10. Jaworski to throw it. There's a flag down. Spagnola can't get there.
Offense, number 65, 10-yard penalty.
Denard with the hold, and the Giants will back the Eagles up 10. 1st and 20 for the Eagles on their own 20, 11:57 to go in the half. Montgomery on a screen is the call. Jaworski waits near sideline. He doesn't have anybody. He threw that into a pile of blue jerseys, and lucky that wasn't picked. Lawrence Taylor with a hurry. 2nd and 20. Montgomery on the draw. The Giants are playing for the pass. Jaworski sticks with his play call. Hands off to Montgomery. Montgomery across the 20, over the 25, hit at the 29. A gain of 11. Elvis Patterson with the tackle. Makes it 3rd and 11. The Eagles are 2 for 4 on 3rd down today. Goodness gracious. So Jackson, Woodruff, and Quick, the 3 receivers. Tony Woodruff, medium slant is the call. 3rd down, Jaworski under center. He's out of time as Casey Merrill brings him down at the 22-yard line. So the Eagles couldn't protect the 3-3. Nickel, and Merrill brings down Jaworski, and that's the second time Jaworski has tasted the absolutely yummy turf here at the Meadowlands. So 4th and 18, and this is starting to be a black and blue type day. Mike Horan will punt. McConkey will be back deep. Horan stands on his 7. Gets the kick away. McConkey from his 37-yard line. He is hit at the 40. So they're going to give him a 1-yard return. 1st and 10 for the Giants. And they lead this one 7-6, 10:15 to go in the half. Galbraith on a screen. They stake with the same play. Sims near sideline. He's found Galbraith. Tony down the sideline, 45 over midfield. It's a 1st down. He's made 2 catches for 47 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Giants at the Philadelphia 46. Giants a 1-point lead. This, by the way, was the late game on CBS, the opening Sunday of the NFL season. Carpenter just goes on power dive. Handoff from Sims, and Carpenter moves everybody. A gain of 9. A safety blitz from the Eagles. Tony Galbraith, the fullback, opened up the hole, and Carpenter just drove right through it. So 2nd and 1 from the Eagles 37. 9:54 clock running. Sims, by the way, 4 for 4 for 92 yards and a score. Gonna try for the end zone here. Gonna go to Ernest Gray. Sims has time. He goes deep for Gray. Got it. 5. Touchdown, Giants. He had time. He got Gray. Everybody was happy. It's a gain of 37 and 6 points. They don't throw it deep often, but Sims had his Wheaties this morning. Gray caught it at the 6 and ran right in. The Eagles were playing for the run, and the Giants passed to Hazi Sheik with 9:11 to go in the second quarter. Tries to put the bow on this one. He does. And the score now, it's the Giants 14, the Eagles 6. So Haji Sheik. Yep, the NFC least. Accused of East Coast bias on my second stream. So Hayes back deep. Cooper and Waters to return it. And they'll down it 4 yards deep in the end zone. So the Eagles are down 8. 1st and 10. Oliver. Sweep right from Jaworski. Oliver across the 20. He moves the line. He gets to the 26 before Mark Haynes makes a tackle. That's right. Bruce Jenner ate his Wheaties, and we see how that... You missed that joke yesterday. It was the NBC Sunday night movie. O.J. Simpson and Bruce Jenner look 20 years into their future. What do they see tonight on NBC? I'm not knocking it. You better not, because I'm a Giants fan. There's going to be plenty of Giants games along with 49ers. My in-laws are lifelong Eagles fans, okay? And then the next beat. So when I'll read this as Vinny. Brad's in-laws are lifelong Eagles fans. So when he married their daughter, they were already used to disappointment. 2nd and 4 for the Eagles on the 26. Montgomery on a sweep right. Near his sideline. He will not get the block. Hedden knocks him down after a loss of 1. And it'll make it 3rd and 5 for the Eagles. Montgomery 7 carries for 9 yards. 8:19 to go in the half. Clock running. Spagnola. On a cross. Short cross. Jaworski to throw. Has time. He's got Spagnola. First down. 40, 45, 50, 40. Oh! Terry Kennard had to chase him down, but not before Spagnola got a gain of 39 yards. And it's 1st and 10 from the Giants' 36. Here it is again. Kennard tackled him once and just dropped the jersey. And by the time he got back up to it, Spagnola had raced down the field. Yeah, Kennard's been burned a couple times. 2 catches for Spagnola for 58 yards. 1st and 10. Here comes Michael Haddix on a fullback dive. Jaworski hands it off. Haddix hit behind the line. They'll give him the line of scrimmage by Mark Haynes with the tackle. Mark Denard, the center, did not make the good block. 2nd and 10. Would you believe that 2 of the people that followed yesterday were fakes? I know. So Judge Judy Slayer is the most recent one and the only one that counts from the ones I picked up during the football game yesterday. Even 5544, 554 didn't follow again. So ashamed. 2nd and 10 now. Haddix in the flat. Jaworski to the far sidelines. He throws. Haddix has it. Dropped it. He had it, and he went to turn downfield and realized you got to have the football before you do that. That's a drop. So it's 3rd and 10. 3 wide now for the Eagles. Oliver Montgomery in the backfield. He's a better receiver. Medium slant to Woodruff is the call. Jaworski under center has time over the middle. Woodruff has it at the 20. Hit by Kenny Hill. They doubled quick and they blitzed. And the Eagles take advantage of it. 1st and 10, 6:08 to go in the half. Eagles trying to get back on the board. They have 2 long field goals by Paul McFadden. Ken Hill probably was not the same Ken Hill. And he also played for the Cardinals. But yes, the baseball Cardinals. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Quick and Jackson on the field. Jackson on a medium fly on 1st down. Jaworski near sideline, incomplete. So no, he was not a two-sport star, at least not in a pro level. 2nd and 10, 5:27, clock stopped. Montgomery on a dive. Handoff from Jaws. Montgomery gets across the 15 into the secondary. It's a gain of 9. Gary Reasons with the tackle, his 3rd of the day. Mark Denard made up for a bad block earlier with a good one. So 3rd and a short one. Also, JT Dutch tells me that Giant Pro Bowl corner Mark Haynes, who you've seen today, is not related to the Raiders Pro Bowl corner Mike Haynes. So clock running, under 5 to go. 3rd and a short one. 2 tight ends set. Cab and Sampleton to block. Michael Haddix will just try to ram this one forward for the 1st down, and he will get it. He got 3. Gary Reasons with the tackle at the 8. 1st and goal for the Eagles, with 4:34 on the clock running. Good drive, 9 plays, 72 yards. First and goal from the 8. Short slant to Mike Quick. Jaworski throws. Quick, no. Harry Carson got a hand on it, and that's incomplete. 2nd and goal with 4 to go. Eagles would like 7 here, just to make it a 1-point game. Montgomery on a dive on 2nd and goal. Montgomery pushes forward, keeps his legs going. It's a gain of 3 as Bill Courier makes the tackle along with others at the 5. So 3rd down and goal for the Eagles. They're, by the way, driving it left to right in the green helmets and the white jerseys with the green numbers. I always like them better. The Giants in the dark blue with the blue helmets, the Giants written across it in white with the white face mask. 3rd down and goal to go. Crossing pattern to Jackson is the call. Jaws throws quickly. No, was not even on the same page. Baker, the left guard, will come out. He twisted his ankle. And so McFadden will come out for his 3rd field goal attempt of the game. Lawrence Taylor, by the way, deflected the pass. So McFadden has a 99.5% chance of making this a 14-9 game. McFadden boots it through. And Baker is back. 3:10 to go in the 1st half. The Giants 14, the Eagles 9. McFadden boots that to the 5. McConkey at the 20. He's hit at the 23 by Schultz, and that's a 19-yard return. So Sims, who was a perfect 5 for 5 here in the 1st half, for 129 yards and 2 scores. In real life, I looked this up, he threw for 400 yards in this game. The maddening inconsistency of Phil Simms. There were games that he would just take your breath away in a good way, and then there's Phil Simms games. Galbraith in the flat is the call. Sims to the near sideline. He rolls one way, goes to Carpenter instead, and Robb will get 3 yards. I haven't seen Chris as an analyst. I never liked Phil. I don't know, Gene. Yeah, as a Giants fan, I'm not a huge Phil Simms fan. Yep. 2nd and 7. Johnson on a medium slant. Simms to throw it. Eagles blitz. Simms throws. He's got Johnson at the 45. And Johnson is hit for a gain of 22 by Foles. Albert Foles with a tackle. JT with a sub, because I'm seeing the star now. Thank you very much. Didn't show up on my screen, but I see the new icon. No, we didn't have Cooper, and I'll take my 2 Super Bowls with Eli, thank you. So 1st and 10, I don't know if you're talking fantasy football, yes. But if Eli's last name is Smith, no one gives him a hard time. But because his big brother was Peyton, I'll take Eli. 14-9 Giants, 2:31 to go, first half. Morris comes in the game. It'll be a sweep to the right on 1st and 10. Goes to the far sideline, got a bit of a block, but nothing there. It's no gain as Joel Williams with the tackle, and we go to the 2-minute warning. That's true. But if his name was Smith, he never would have had the high expectations that came with him. Now, if you were to have said to Peyton Manning, you're going to be one of the best of all time, but your little brother's going to have as many Super Bowl championships as you. Wonder what you say. And remember, T. Martin won a national championship at Tennessee, and Peyton Manning couldn't. So 2nd and 10 at the 2-minute warning. Simms on a short cross to Zeke Mowat. Back to throw, has to roll. He throws. He's got Mowat. Oh, he tried to dump it to Carpenter, and Robb just wasn't there. And that's the first incompletion for Simms on the ballgame. 1:57 to go in the half, 3rd down and 10. And for the first time today, the Giants go 3 wide. Lionel Manuel is the 3rd receiver. Eli beat the Pats twice. He's always a hero in your book. I don't know how they did it the first time, let alone the second. We'll take it. Medium slant to Manuel is the call. Simms says all day. He throws, and he checked it down to Carpenter, and up there. Yep, Eli was Belichick's kryptonite. I was upset when the Eagles finally won that Super Bowl because my joke for years was if Tom Brady wants to visit his missing Super Bowls, all he has to do is go down there. I didn't know Dave then. So, no, he wasn't talking to me, but he didn't know me. So, 4th and 10, the Giants will punt. Dave Jennings from his own 48. And remember, if the word Cheatry has come up in YouTube comments, that's a good way to get banned. Taken at the 12 by Cooper to the 20, and he's hit for a 10-yard gain. They'll spot it at the 23. Minute 48 to go. Everybody's got all 3 timeouts. Jaworski going to try for Jackson on a long fly to see if they can try to get some more points here. Jaws under center. The Giants blitz. Jaworski throws. Complete to Montgomery underneath. And Wilbert gets a gain of 7. And that is his given name, Wilbert. So 2nd and 3. Eagles go in a hurry up. Spagnola on a short cross from the 30. He checks it down to Montgomery again. Wilbert is over for a first down. Gain of 4. 1:23 to go. 1st and 10. Jackson on a medium out the call. Jaws has to hurry, and Taylor knocks him down for a loss of 9. Lawrence Taylor with his first sack of the year, and Jaws gets that tasty carpet taste. Feels like Joe Theismann yesterday. They're going to be doing ads for Love My Carpet, the carpet shampoo, because that can't taste good. Ew. So, 2nd and 19, the Giants call time, and the Eagles are backed up to their own 25. Jaws tries to remember where he is. Oliver on the screen at the far side. Jaworski throws. Oliver's got it. Has he got blockers? Not really. Giants call time. It's a gain of 3. Mark Haynes, who we've learned is not related to Lester or any of the Raiders. 3rd and 16, 59 seconds to go in the first half. Eagles will go 4 wide for this. Jackson, Woodruff, Hoover, and Quick. Not a lot of good calls here on 3rd and 16. Woodruff on a long slant. Jaworski this time has time. He throws incomplete. Woodruff dove for it, and that will have to do it for the Eagles. Giants are down to 1 timeout. 53 seconds to go. Horan will punt deep to McConkey, who's standing in about his own 36. Retreats to his own 25. Across the 30. It's a 7-yard return, and the Giants have it at their own 33. They lead by 5. I'm going to try a medium slant to Ernest Gray and see what happens. Sims over the middle, incomplete. 43 seconds to go. Looks to Mowat on a short slant. Sims back to throw. Mowat runs his route. Has it for a first down. It's a gain of 14. Wes Hopkins with the tackle. 38 seconds to go. Giants run to the line. They're going to try to save their timeout. A long cross to Johnson. Sims throws, and that is tried for Carpenter, and Robb, well, that hit him in the butt. So Sims 8 for 12 for 168 and 2 scores here in the first half. 2nd and 10 for the Giants on their own 47. Bobby Johnson on a medium cross. Sims has time. He throws over the middle, and Johnson had to leap and couldn't get there. So 21 seconds to go. 3rd and 10 for the Giants. They go 3 wide receivers. Carpenter in the backfield. Manuel on a medium out. Sims under center from the 47. He looks to the near sideline. He has Manuel, who gets out of bounds at the 30. So 13 seconds to go. Manuel got 23 on that catch. Bernard Wilson with a tackle. And Sims is now 9 of 14. They are kind of in field goal range. Gray on a short cross from the 30. Sims has time. He goes incomplete. He threw high to Gray. And they're going to try this field goal with 8 seconds to go. So Ali Haji Sheikh, who somehow will hold his own kick, because every time we try to change it, it turns in to a file-type mismatch. Yes, I am sure. From 47, Haji Sheikh. That's good. That's good. Dead center, and the Giants, with 3 seconds to go, take a 17-9 lead. And that is a kick. That's a Squibber Cooper at the 20, and that will be the half. So the Giants will get the football. We've played 30 minutes here. At the Meadowlands, it's a Giants 17, the Eagles 9. We'll be back in a moment. Well, it's not even on the scoreboard, but both teams have 9 first downs. The Eagles have run it more than the Giants. Jaworski, 9 of 18 and a half for 133, but he's been sacked 3 times. Phil Simms has been sacked twice, but he's 9 of 15 for 191 and 2 scores. Giants will try to work it more on the ground. Time of possession still heavily favored for Philadelphia. Simms to Ernest Gray for a 37-yard touchdown. That was a Giants 6-pointer in the second quarter. McFadden hit his 3rd field goal of the game to top a 13-play 75-yard drive. And Ali Haji Sheikh, a 47-yarder, pretty much at the gun to make it 17-9. The Giants get the football here to start the second half. So McFadden will kick it deep. McConkey should return it. He will at the 9. He gets to the 20, 30, and that's where Bill Cowher made the tackle. Ho ho! There's a name that you might hear at some point. Bill Cowher. So the Giants, Parcells will focus more on the run and take some time off the clock. Carpenter off, tackle right on 1st and 10. Handle off from Simms, and Robb will get 3 on the play before Herman Edwards. Some pretty good coaching pedigrees here. Marion Campbell with Herman Edwards and Bill Cowher. Carpenter 7 carries for 32 yards. Galbraith. Trap right. Hand off from Simms. And Tony gets 1 yard before Joel Williams, who's been a busy Beaver, makes his 6th tackle. So 3rd and 6 for the Giants, 14:09 to go in the third quarter. You've seen the running backs. Gray and Johnson, the wide receivers. Zeke Mowat, the tight end. Benson and Roberts, the tackles. Arndt and Nelson, the guards. And Belcher, not Tim, is the center. Defensively, the Eagles play a 3-4. Brown and Harris in the ends. Clark, the nose tackle. Wilkes and Williams, the outside linebackers. Robinson and Griggs, the inside linebackers. Edwards and Foles, the corners. Hopkins and Ellis, the safeties. Bobby Johnson, medium slant on 3rd down and 6. There's a flag down.
Start. Offense, number 67.
And R jumped.
5-yard penalty. Repeat, 3rd down.
So now it's 3rd and 11. Gray on a medium slant to call. Simms is flushed. He fumbles it, and Herman Edwards recovers it for the Eagles. So the Eagles take over on the Giant 20-yard line. Ken Clark just ripped it out of Phil Simms' hands. And Edwards just did what he had to do. Well, watch that on the replay again. Simms didn't really protect the ball there. JT Dutch says the Eagles had kind of a no-name defense in those days, but overall they were pretty solid. Remember, in 2 years, they get Buddy Ryan. And at some point, they get Randall Cunningham. Jaworski. Medium out. Gonna try quick here. 1-play drive. Jaworski, flush, throws, complete to Quick. at the 8-yard line. Mark Haynes spun him down, and it's first and goal for the Eagles. Montgomery. Pitch to the left on first and goal. Montgomery to the far sideline. Can he turn the corner? Yeah, no, he got to the line. George Martin with the tackle. And it's second and goal from the 8. As we cross the 1 o'clock hour, this is the Giants and the Eagles on Retro Sports Network. The second of our 3 games on opening week. The Giants lead 17-9. And after the ball game will be 60 minutes seen in its entirety, except for on the West Coast, where it will be seen in its regularly scheduled time. Followed by a CBS special, the Tony Awards, as we give everybody by the name of Tony an award. And on the West Coast, a special episode of The Jeffersons, where George finally gets a clue. All tonight on CBS. Second and goal, Oliver sweeps it to the right side as the call, near sideline to us. He turns the corner. He is hit at the line of scrimmage as Casey Merrill makes the tackle. Leonard Mitchell, the right tackle, made the bad block. Yeah, Tony Danza wins something at last besides a shout out from Elton John. I mean, don't you remember the song? Hold me now there, Tony Danza. Medium cross to Spagnola on third and goal. Jaworski looks, he's got time, he's got Spagnola, but no, they didn't run the route right. He found the right spot, but he couldn't find Spagnola, and McFadden is going to try his 4th field goal of the game. JT Dutch says also the first-year Buddy Ryan coach, which was 86. It was also the first of many Pro Bowl seasons for the Minister of Defense, Reggie White. So McFadden, from 25 yards, and that time it's good. So the Eagles can't break through the end zone, but they do have 12 points. 11:46 to go in the third quarter. The Giants 17, the Eagles 12. McConkey back to kick or return it from his 7 to the 20, and he's hit at the 31, a gain of 24. Carpenter off tackle left, hand off from Sims, and he is hit for a gain of 2. Brown going to the sidelines, the defensive end. Byron Darby will come in. Clock is stopped, 11:27 to go. Second and 8. Morris. Off tackle right, hand off from Sims to the far sideline. Morris hit at the line by Harrison. First tackle for Dennis, the right defensive end. And Phil Sims will have to throw. So the Eagles are doing a good job shutting down the Giant running game. Johnson on a medium slant. Sims back to throw. Is in there in a hurry. That's Harrison with the tackle. And Sims is sacked for the 4th time today. So that's an owie. And so the Giants are forced to punt from their own 26. Now that was Wilson that you saw walk off the screen there. He's grabbing his calf, and he should be back the next time the Eagles have the Giants have the football for the Eagles. So Jennings to punt to Cooper. Jennings from his 11. Cooper near sideline at the 28, and that's a fair catch. So 46-yard punt, no return. 10:37 to go in the third quarter. 17-12 Giants. No one's been able to run the football today. Both teams averaging under 2.5 a carry. Jackson on a medium fly on first down. Jaworski near sideline. Jackson's got it. First down. A gain of 15. Kenny Jackson now has 2 catches for 39 yards, and Perry Williams makes the stop. So the Eagles have it on their own 43. Oliver. Trap left. Jaworski to Oliver. 45. He's hit at the 47 by George Martin. That's a gain of 4. And Hubie is 21 on 6 carries. Montgomery. Sweep right is the call. Handoff near side from Jaworski. Turns the corner. He tries for the first down. He gets the first down as Lawrence Taylor shoves him out of bounds. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles on the Giant 46. Montgomery and Oliver, I think I did that part. No, I didn't. Miraldi and Mitchell, the tackles. Baker and Kenny, the guards. Denard, the center. Defensively for the Giants, Marshall and Merrill, the ends. Sally, the nose tackle. Taylor and Hedden, the outside linebackers. Carson and Reasons, the inside linebackers. Haynes and Williams on the corner. Kennard and Courier are your safeties. Montgomery on a pitch to the left. At the 50, turns the corner, 45. He's hit at the 40 by Gary Reasons and out of bounds. So 2nd and 4. Eagles finally moving the ball on the ground. Quick. Short slant the call. Jaworski. The Giants blitz. Quick's got it. And for a first down, a gain of 7 with Mark Haynes on the tackle. 8:39 clock going here. The Eagles want a touchdown. They've had 4 Paul McFadden field goals. Jackson on a long slant on first down. Jaworski rolling right is sacked by Leonard Marshall. He was scrambling. Marshall tailed him down and just chucked him to the ground, and that's the 4th sack for the Giants today. 2nd and 17 for the Eagles from the Giant 40. 7:53 to go in the quarter. Montgomery, they're going to set up the screen. Jaworski near side. Montgomery's got it. 40, and he's hit for just a 1-yard gain. The Giants read that perfectly. They played a zone and a 3-2 dime. And Montgomery, who was so destructive in their Super Bowl year out of the backfield as a receiver, has been held to 12 yards on 3 catches. And it's 3rd down and 16. So it's going to be a medium cross to Mike Quick on 3rd and out and long. Notice they're going to audible out of that. A long cross to Quick. They need 16. Jaworski has time. He throws. There's a flag down.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 30.
It's on Haynes. It'll be a first down for the Eagles. So on 3rd and 16, Haynes interfered with Quick. But the worst news for the Giants is that Courier had to be carted off. They're looking at his hip. 6:25 third quarter. 1st and 10 for the Eagles on the Giant 20. Tony Woodruff. Long slant. They want the touchdown. They want it right now. Jaworski, incomplete. Woodruff wants a flag. You're not going to get back-to-back. 2nd and 10. Draw play for Montgomery. They stay in that 3 wide. Again, off to Montgomery. Montgomery over the 15. He's hit at the 14 by George Martin. Mark Denard, the center, with the big hole. 3rd down and 4. The Eagles, they don't want another field goal. They need 6. Right now, they need 4 yards, that is. Spagnola. Short cross. Jaworski waits. throws. Spagnola's got it first down. It's a gain of 9. And that will move the chains. First and goal from the Giant 5. 2 tight end set. Cab and Sampleton. Oliver and Haddix now to run the football from the 5. Jaws. A pitch left to Oliver. Oliver has it at the 10. Oliver is hit behind the line. He pushed Gary Reasons forward, but by the time that Gary made the tackle, they spotted it at the 7. 4.5 to go. Clock running. Second and goal from the 7. Haddix. Going to try the draw to Michael Haddix. Jaworski with the handoff. Haddix to the 5. Haddix pushes it to the 2. Mark Haynes with the tackle. And there's 4 minutes to go. Now Montgomery and Oliver. 1 tight end set. Montgomery. On a dive play. Hand off from Jaworski. Montgomery finds a hole and scores. So Wilbert Montgomery puts the Eagles ahead 18-17. And as Frank Sinatra used to sing, that was a very good year. So Montgomery gets the touchdown. 14 carries, 42 yards. And McFadden will put the cherry on the sundae. He does. Doesn't get credit for it, but he does. 3:18 to go in the third quarter. A long drive finally gets the Eagles in the end zone. 19-17. Can't go for 2 in 84. So McConkey, Wolfick, and Cephas back to return it. McFadden kicks it deep. McConkey at the 4. To the 20. Or to the 19, where he's knocked down by Foles. So the Eagles go ahead. This one's been a tight slobber knocker. Again, I could tell you from experience, there's just not a lot of difference between a 6-10 team and a 10-6 team. Slobber knocker. Big Clue's waiting for the baseball game to come out here. From the Giant 19. Galbraith on a medium hitch. Sims to throw. It's in the backfield, and Dennis Harrison is right there. That's the 5th sack of Phil Sims. And Parcells is screaming on the sideline. Get rid of it. Who do I want to win? Well, generally I'm a Giant fan, but these games are pretty neutral for me. In Flames 991, welcome to the show. Who do you want to win? So it'll be 2nd and 18 from the Giants on their own 11-yard line. Both of these teams gave up more points than they scored in 1984. Galbraith on a dive. They will continue with that. They will not audible. Hand off to Tony. And that will get him about 3 as Wes Hopkins makes the stop. 3rd down and 15. Gray in the backfield. Gray, Johnson, and Manuel with Zeke the tight end. Carpenter splits off as a receiver. That's a decoy. Manuel. Medium slant. Sims from his 14. Ball by himself. Has time. He throws. Manuel's got it for a first down. A gain of 16. No, but Big Brother's watching this one. Is this 1984 by George Orwell? So 96 seconds to go in the third quarter. Giants 1st and 10. From their own 30. Joel Morris. Trap right. Morris hit at the 30. Brought down eventually by Joel Williams at the 32. So a gain of 2. The Giants' running woes continue. 53 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Carpenter. will try a sweep to the right, near or far side, waits for a block, gets it. He's hit at the 34 before Joel Williams brings him down for a gain of 2. So that will be the third quarter. The Eagles finally get a touchdown. The last stanza coming up. It's the Eagles 19, the Giants 17. We'll be back after this. If you joined us late, here's how we got here in the third quarter. All 10 points belong to the Eagles. McFadden, a 25-yard field goal. And then finally the Eagles got in the end zone. A 14-play, 72 half-quarter drive that was punctuated by a 2-yard carry by Wilbert Montgomery. So the Eagles have on the time of possession over the Giants. They lead in first down, 16-10. Jaworski, 14-25 for a $177. Sims, 10-16 for 207, and we've had 9 sacks combined in the game. And the Giants' running game has been 2.5 yards in a cloud of choked up AstroTurf. Montgomery, 14 carries for 42. Carpenter, 9 for 36. No, I don't use the three-quarter field. I find that distracting. If it was a full screen, I would, but... So it's this year's game with last year's graphic settings. 3rd and 6 for the Giants. Mowat on a short slant to the tight end. Sims back to pass. This might be trouble. Sims throws, and that is intercepted by Reggie Wilkes. He got it at the 44-yard line and returned it to the 39. And the Eagles find themselves with a short field to work with again. So Jaworski, who finally found the end zone in the last drive, only needs 39 yards now as we start the fourth quarter. Oliver. Trap left. Hand off from Jaworski. Flag is down. Oliver to the 35.
Holding offense. Number 88, 10-yard
No,
penalty.
Parcells is not going to like that one, but he will like the fact that Spagnola got called for the hold. Back him up, 1st and 20. 14:48 to go, regulation time. Eagles 19, Giants 17. Montgomery on a screen to call. Near sideline. Jaworski throws. Montgomery's got it, but he won't get any yards at all as Andy Hedden makes the tackle, 2nd and 20, right at the line of scrimmage. Montgomery on a draw. Hand off over midfield. That worked, 40-yard line, 35-30, first down. Montgomery in the secondary and just got through everybody. Steve Kenny, the right guard, ripped open that hole, and Montgomery got 23 yards. So 1st and 10 for the Eagles on the Giant 26. Quick on a medium cross, 1st and 10. Jaworski has time. He's got Quick for a first down. He won't go very far after that. Double teamed, and Mark Haynes, with his 9th tackle of the game, makes the stop at the Giant 15. 1st and 10 with 13 and change to go. The clock is running. Oliver. 1st and 10, trap left. Oliver across the 15 to the 13. Gary Reasons, his 8th tackle. You can tell why the NFC East was as good as it was in the 80s, because you expect this to be competitive game, and it really is. 2nd down and 8. Jaworski looks at Spagnola. How can we get you in the end zone? And Spagnola says medium fly. And Jaws says, okay. Back to pass. Giants blitz. Jaworski rolls. Jackson's got it instead. It will not be a touchdown, but it will be a first down for Kenny Jackson. As his 1st and goal. Under 12 to go. Spot the ball at the Giant 5. Eagles now have 267 net yards. They go into a 2 tight end set. Haddix. Draw play from the 5. Handoff from Jaworski. Touchdown, Eagles! That was too easy. The Giants didn't go goal line. The Eagles did. And that's another touchdown. It's 25-17. Look at the blocking on this play. There was a seam so big that I could have driven through it and scored. So it's now an 8-point lead with 11:05 to go. I forgot to change the kicker and he missed it left. McFadden missed that left. And the Giants might be demoralized after the pick. And now Parcells is getting in the face of everybody. McConkey stands at his 5, to the 2, 10, 20, 5-yard line.
Illegal block. Receiving team.
And Lawrence Taylor gets the Celine Dion Award because he made the block on the kickoff return. It's all coming back to him now. So 11 minutes to go. An 8-point game, 25-17 Eagles. Galbraith will sweep it to the right here on 1st and 10. From the 9, he gets to the 10. He got a block. Herman Edwards with the tackle. At the 15, that's a gain of 6. Giants can pretty much do whatever they want here. Rob Carpenter. Trap right. Carpenter gets the ball and a first down and more in the secondary. He's over the 25. Ellis will spin him down at the 30. Carl Nelson, the right guard, sprung the block, and that's a gain of 15. This would have been Taylor's 4th year. Well, in 84, that was amongst the things he was doing illegally, was his blocking. 10:05 to go. 1st and 10 for the Giants. They finally are averaging over 3 yards a carry. Morris. Trap left. Handoff from Sims. Morris over to 30. Tries to get to the sideline. A gain of 3. 2nd and 7. 9:22. Clock running. Yep, 4th year. Out of the University of North Carolina. Bobby Johnson. Medium slant. Sims under center. Back to throw. Rolls right. Throws to Mowat. It won't be a first down. It is a gain of 4. The computer wanted me to have 49 active players. But I want to say 45. So 3rd and 3 for the Giants on their own 37. 8.5 to go in the ballgame. 8-point lead. Remember, no 2-point conversion in 1984. Morris. Sweep right the call to the far sideline. Gets a block, gets a first over the 45, cuts back inside. Herman Edwards with a tackle after a gain of 12. And the Giants now stand on the State of New Jersey logo. 1st and 10. Eagles defense wearing out. Carl Nelson, his second big block of the drive. Mowat on a short hitch. Yep, the running game seems to be out of hibernation indeed. Speaking of which, Eric Dickerson and the Los Angeles Rams host the Dallas Cowboys. tomorrow at noon Eastern. Can Dickerson get 2,000 yards like he did in real life? Find out. Yeah, no, it wasn't that early, but yes, those early NFL and AFL seasons, 35 to 38. But I don't know. I think we dressed 49 today. Flag is down. That's coming back.
False start. Offense, number 84.
Zeke Mohawk, the tight end.
Repeat, first down.
Zeke refuses to look toward the sideline as as Bill Parcells finds names to call him. 1st and 15. Yeah, Dickerson was incredible. Carpenter in the flat to call. Sims is going to have to scramble, and well, it won't matter. You didn't see that play. Harrison with the encroachment, so there's no sack of Sims and a 2-yard loss. Instead, it's 1st and 10 from the 49. 7:08 to go. 4th quarter. Eagles by 8. They'll run the same play. Carpenter out of the flat, far sideline. Sims throws. Carpenter's got it. 45, 50, 45. He won't get the first down. Brad Benson and Wilkes are hurt. Wilkes is out for the game. Kranick. Rich Kranick is in. Benson stays in the game. 2nd and 2. 7:02 to go. Giants, remember, need the ball twice. They can't dilly-dally. Morris on a fullback dive. Handoff from Sims. Morris gets past the safety for a gain of 6. Ray Ellis tried to bring him down. Morris just got his head down. 1st and 10. 6:53 to go. Giants have it at the 37 of Philadelphia. A long slant to Bobby Johnson to call. Sims flushed, sacked. Herman Edwards. Well, Gary Hogaboom is the quarterback tomorrow, Matt, so we look forward to seeing you then. Gary Hogaboom played his high school football less than 2 miles from where you are now, the Grand Rapids Northview Wildcats. So Herman Edwards joins the sack brigade. 2nd and 16. 6 to go. Tony Galbraith in the flat. They've had success with this. Sims checks it down to the wide receiver, Gray, and that's incomplete. They go 3 wide. Galbraith in the backfield. He'll line up as a wide receiver. Sims buying himself out of the gun. Johnson on a medium out the call. And I don't know what that was. Sims, he pitched it to Carl Nelson. Bill Parcells has about 900 words coming out of his mouth right now, and none of them are kind. The Eagles with a loose blitz, and Sims heard footsteps. Oh boy is right. He pitched it to Carl Nelson, who was going, what do I got the football for? It's 4th down. They gotta go. They gotta go. Quarterback must pass. Long hitch to line Emmanuel. They're down 8. Sims out of the gun. He will throw it downfield. Got it to Manuel. 10, 5, 6. Oh, they get away with it. The Giants get away with it. Not only do they convert on 4th and 16, they get a touchdown out of the deal. Oh, baby. Holy gods is right. Wow. Bill Parcells has found an air sickness bag. You can guess what he's doing into it. Here it is again. On 4th and 16, he found Manuel at the 20, and there wasn't an Eagle defender around. 25-23. Haji Sheik with the extra point. It's good. And so, buckle up, kids. 4:39 to go. It's a 1-point game. Yeah. You think that Phil made up for his error, huh? Okay. Here we go. The Eagles still have the lead. They have all 3 timeouts. And 4:39 on the clock. Haji Sheik's kick to Hayes at the 2, to the 20, to the 30, or 28, and that's where they take over. Wow is right. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. They lead by 1. Oliver. Fullback dive. Handoff from Jaws. Oliver is hit at the lot for a loss of 1. Harry Carson is hurt. He says, I'm not coming out. 2nd and 11. Clock running, 4:22 to go. Again, this game just brings out the best in teams, doesn't it? Montgomery in the flat. Near side. Jaworski to the side. Now finds Jackson instead. That's a gain of 5. 3rd and 6. And although the Eagles don't want to hurry, they need to convert this. Kenny Jackson has 4 catches for 52. Perry Williams on the tackle. So 3rd down and 6. Spagnola on a cross. Jaworski to throw. He is knocked down by Perry Merrill. And the Eagles are going to have to punt. So the Giants will get the ball back with 2:57 and all 3 timeouts. The Giant defense took a Viagra and stiffened. Jaworski 18 of 30 for 201 and a pick. Mike Horan, with the Eagles with a win behind them, will punt in hopes to send McConkey deep. McConkey will be driven inside his 15. 20. And the ball is loose. Struthers nailed him right back in the arms of Phil McConkey, and he falls on it on the 23-yard line. This game has been a roller coaster. 2:52 to go. The TO stands for turnovers, yes. Timeouts left, TOL, by the score. 3-3, just in case you're wondering. The Giants need 1 point. They have 2:52 to get it into Haji Sheik range. His long is 48. And so we'll get rid of those. $2:52 to go. 1st and 10. Giants. Gray on a medium cross. Back to throw. Eagles blitz. Flag is down. Sims is sacked.
Defense, number 46.
But Herman Edwards held. Marion Campbell has a few unkind words as that 10-yard loss is turned into a 5-yard gain, and the clock is stopped with 2:52 to go. Medium cross to Gray again. Sims throws. Gray dropped it. Gray had the first down at about the Giant 40, but he dropped it. 2nd and 10. Morris on the draw. Hand off from Sims. Morris pulls ahead, but only got 2. That did not work. So it'll be 3rd and 8 for the Giants, and again they find themselves in 4-down territory. Manuel on a short cross. Sims throws. Manuel dropped it. And it's 4th down and 8. The clock is stopped with 2:03 to go. They need 8. Gray on a short cross. Giants need a first down. Sims flush, sacked. Ken Clark with a sack. His 2nd of the game and the 7th time that Phil Sims has found the turf. And the Eagles are going to win this game probably. They get the ball, the Giant 23. A minute 54. They have all 3 timeouts. Here's the sack. Now do you know why I don't like Phil Sims? Oh my goodness. So, minute 54. They're already in McFadden range. Montgomery on a dive play on 1st and 10. Hand off from Jaworski. Montgomery's got a first down. How about that? The Giants call time, and Gary Reasons saves a touchdown. Hubie Oliver, the fullback, ripped open the hole, and Montgomery got 12 yards. And they are leaving Giants Stadium. Remember, in a division where 4 teams were in a hunt for the playoffs, any loss in the division's huge. And for the Eagles, they're just loving this. Oliver on a dive. 2 timeouts for the Giants. Oliver from the 9. He keeps it moving. Lawrence Taylor with the tackle. It's a loss, or it's a gain of 3. 2nd and goal from the Giants 6. So it'll be Haddix on a dive. The Eagles don't want to score. Haddix from the 6. He is hit behind the line for no gain. The Giants have stopped the clock for the last time with 89 seconds to go. It'll be Oliver. Or do you go for the touchdown here? They're going to go for the 6. They're going to try Spagnola to put this one away. Jaworski to throw it. Jaworski has time. Jaworski incomplete. It was a terrible throw. Terry Kennard had it in his hand and he dropped it. So 4th and goal. And now the Eagles will force the Giants to beat him with a touchdown. McFadden has a 96% chance of making this. Just keep that in mind when we do this. This would make it 28-24. McFadden, it's good. So the Giants have 81 seconds. They need 6 points. McConkey, back deep. It's a squibber. It's taken by McConkey at the 20, and he only gets 5 yards. So Phil Simms has 70 seconds and no timeouts. They go 4 wide. Byron Williams, the third receiver, or the fourth receiver. Medium slant. Simms back to throw. Eagles playing a prevent. Williams has it. Hit immediately by Hopkins for a gain of 21. 1 minute. 1 minute. 47-yard line of New York. Manual. Medium slant. Simms sacked by Griggs. That's the 8th sack of the ball game. Parcells is beside himself. 39 seconds to go. Fly pass to Gray. Simms rolls, throws. Gray's got it. It's a gain of 9, 13 seconds. This is it, the last play of the game, because no one could get out of bounds. Everybody out on the bomb. Gray, Johnson, Manuel, Williams from the 48-yard line. Clock running, 13 seconds. This is the ball game right here. Simms gonna scramble. And Ken Clark puts the rotten cherry on the Giants Sunday. The Eagles have won this game 28-24. The Eagle defense did its job. Oh, I mean, this is Phil Simms in a nutshell. 15 for 25 for 292 yards, but 9 sacks. Fourth quarter scoring, Eagles. A missed extra point after a Haddock's 5-yard run. Simms found Lionel Manuel on 4th and 16 to make it a 1-point game, and McFadden with a field goal with 1:21 to put it out of reach. You could pause these to see the team stats, but oh my gosh. The Giants never had it in the red zone and scored 24 points. The Eagles had it in the red zone 5 times and scored every time. The interceptions, the sacks. So Edwards, Wilkes, Griggs, our player of the game is Clark. He had 3 sacks and a forced fumble. Harrison and Brown. And that'll do it. The Eagles start the season 1-0. They beat the Giants 28-24. I'm Ron Juckett. Thank you so much for watching. Cowboys and Rams tomorrow from Anaheim. Until then, have a good night, everybody.